Good morning and welcome to a cold morning in Mumbai where a cutie rookie, that's me, gets together with three hotties who are also encyclopedias at basketball. My name is Malishka, मुझे प्यार से मुंबई की रानी भी कहते हैं, and the only dunking I've ever done is bread in coffee, and the only finger roll I've ever done is the one at A1 Bakery in Bandra. And so today, watching this match with these three guys is going to be lit. Come, join me in the studio. Good morning.
Rise and shine, everyone. Savera ho gaya, Baba. It is time for NBA Saturday Morning Live. I'm your host, Manas Singh. आज बहुत मजा आने वाला है. Reason being, let me tell you why. Because joining us today, we have Donny Bhai in the house, our resident expert. Two new people in the house. Mumbai ki Rani Malishka is in the house. And we also have a talented actor, fitness enthusiast, ex-ball player. We got Karan, Tacker in the house.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
In the house. Malishka, first of all, how do you like the entire setup, my bedroom over here?
It is pretty lit. I feel like going back to sleep right now. It's amazing. Thank you very much. I'm used to this. And this is just a little more color to my morning. Thanks.
But Malishka, favorite team that you've supported, or you have a favorite team? Because you have coming in as an NBA rookie, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So, do you have a favorite team?
Well, that makes two of us, by the way.
Yeah, that's two of us rookies. But Ranvijay picked my favorite team. He took it away. Golden State Warriors is his.
You can have it. We have many fans, and we'd love for you to be in the fan army of Golden State Warriors.
Kind of believe that the mighty should support the weak. So
absolutely. But I love the humility you just brought into the table.
But
आइए, of course, इतने fans हमारे पास.
But कोई Spurs के पास भी आइए. हमारी भी team काफी rings जीती है. Okay, but Karan, thank you so much for being over here. Karan, do you have?
No, thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite side yourself?
Do I have a favorite side myself? Yeah, I think I'll go with you, man. Golden State Warriors is playing pretty well. They've done pretty well this season, in fact. But coming to the question you asked, Malishka, that how do we like your bedroom? I have to tell you, this is legit every boy's dream bedroom.
Yeah.
Really?
This is
Blood,
how it
sweat and tears.
हमने अपने हाथों से यहाँ पर मतलब कितनी मेहनत की है.
मैंने रणवीर को वैसे बुलाया था, कीले के साथ ऐसे लगा रहे थे, पर डॉनी
गुरुकुल.
But this is what your house must look like.
Yeah, man.
I don't believe
Ranvijay is such a.
I have never seen a boy's bedroom adorned with so many pictures of more boys. Is what I would.
No. But
this is.
I went to an all-boys school.
Yeah?
So
I had Michael Jordan's poster, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr, the Bulls team.
Rodman.
Like, it was crazy growing up. Only sports people.
Really?
Yeah.
I never got worried about.
And other friends used to come and say, "Yaar, तेरे पास Pamela का poster नहीं है?" I was like, "नहीं यार, सिर्फ sports है."
Bro, I have an addition to make. I had the poster of Backstreet Boys in my room. Boyzone, Rolling. But hold on.
See,
In
that's
my
the girl's
defense,
bedroom.
no, it's true. Because I slept in my sister's bedroom for the longest, right?
Yeah.
So I was slapped with all these posters through growing up.
You must be scarred, bro. I also Zidane,
Scarred, totally
and
scarred.
Pele. Like my room was a
I had Boyzone as well
gallery.
because I have a sister as well. But Malishka, which poster did you have?
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, the young Amir Khan, where he had those sunglasses looking like that and said.
वो tucked in shirt वाला.
Oh, that the Gulam phase.
No.
The
अंदाज
early
अपना
on phase.
Stop it! You're really.
कयामत से
really,
क्या
really
मतलब है?
I think so.
But we have a game. We have a game to talk about as well. It is the Golden State Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns. But today,
Hardly a game, man.
but आज because whenever you are here, it is against usually Simran. Okay?
Yes.
And that rivalry is insane. You guys have to see how competitive it gets. Is it going to be as competitive with Malishka?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's gonna be we're very good friends. And she's
Simran is not a friend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was going to pick on that as well. I was like, bro, where are you going with this?
But everybody's competitive, and I know Malishka when it comes to competitions because we've done many shows together and many a times we've been on events. She's very competitive. So मजा आएगा. But today. Malishka, I mean, I'm feeling like she should have started with maybe Spurs or something. You know, so that you had this support from Manas.
But you're always going to have my support, Malishka.
आज क्या है कि मैं भी Golden State Warriors, वो भी Golden State Warriors, तुम्हारा भी मन थोड़ा सा Golden State Warriors में है.
नहीं है नहीं ऐसी बात नहीं. तो you're telling that I'm going to support the Phoenix Suns.
You should.
Yes.
I see a one-sided deal. I see it when I see it. I know it.
Yeah.
But
have
like
you seen Devin Booker?
Yes.
शक्ल देखी है उसकी?
हाँ तो.
मतलब that boy, I saw him. I went to watch a game. He actually is. He shines like the sun.
Really?
Like I met him and he's like smiling and just shining. I was like, wow.
He's actually a baby-faced assassin.
Yeah.
And speaking of a baby-faced assassin as well, Karan, I mean, you look very young for your age.
Well
right?
done.
You know, what
do
do you mean?
You look very young.
Looking very
You know,
young
that
for
was such a
25.
no, but that was such a loaded statement.
No,
First and foremost, as a
back
boy,
in the
you're
day.
like talking about baby face, Karan.
But back in the day, Karan,
Wow.
you used to play ball, right?
Oh, this is actually not back in the day. This is about like some 3, 4, 5 months back. This is, I think, July. What if we got it right? This is at an event. This is August, correct?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I was the only one that was getting my dunks right, and I was the only one that was scoring.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of us in the back. There's Ria, there's Saqib, there is Nidhi right behind my butt that you can't see in the pink.
Okay.
But yeah, dude. So I played ball while growing up, you know, and quite frankly, I only played basketball because of the girls. Like they're the cutest girls that used to come to YMCA to play badminton, which was an open court next to the basketball court. And that's how I got
in
them. in the
Bandra,
beginning. No, this is in DN Nagar and Andheri, for the ones that don't know. It's the heart of the struggle. So that's when I started playing ball, and it used to be a lot of fun because it was the coolest sport back then. It's the coolest sport now. It's legit. I think I'm going to take away from the sport bit. It's always been a front runner for the cooler vibe, the clothes, the shoes. You know, the jerseys were such a big deal.
And you're wearing such insane shoes.
That
today,
is
by the
right.
way. We all three of us are wearing Jordans, by the way, today. If you have a look, me, Donny Bhai and Karan are wearing
Yes.
Air Jordans, and you're wearing Russell Westbrook.
That is true, man.
Yeah,
that
he
is
plays
true.
for the Thunder. Can
You're
you put
really
them?
making me
But
feel
no,
like
with Ranvijana, I feel like even in his sleep, why he must be like shoeless. There must be like a Jordan vibe happening on his foot somewhere. You're such a sneakerhead, man. I've seen your videos on YouTube.
The first few things that I bought for my daughter were like sneakers, Jordan stuff.
Adopt me.
Yeah.
Adopt me.
But it comes with the culture. What you're saying is so true, because once you get into the sport, it's not just the sport.
True.
उसके साथ fashion आता है, hip hop आता है, जूते आते हैं, jerseys. Like when Allen Iverson used to wear his jersey, he would wear it to like outside, not just the game.
Yeah.
And that's what basketball is all about, and it gives a lot of people.
Malishka, you've not played basketball, you've played throw ball.
I played throw ball in school, and but the nearest I ever got to basketball was at St. Xavier's. They have the basketball court. You've seen it in a lot of movies as well. Huh? And the reason I never went close to it was because everyone was so tall, yeah. Like he mentioned, the girls are super hot. And I said, I'm never going to make it to that basket. So I went into singing, dancing, acting. And then I recently heard about Muggsy Bogues.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the difference.
Look at him. He's 5'3", and I believe he played 14 seasons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Muggsy Bogues had been my inspiration when I was running around.
That could have been you then.
There is a guy called Spud Webb.
Yeah.
Also, who
5'7".
actually won a slam dunk competition.
And he's 5'7".
He was 5'7".
5'7".
That is crazy.
Better
That's
than
epic, yeah.
5'.
That is crazy.
And
So-
the average height in the NBA is 6'4".
See?
but that's still tall. But best players, like one of the best players that I think was Allen Iverson, 6 foot. So he was not too tall. When you compare that to NBA, so a 6 foot guy is like a short person in India trying to play with a 6 footer, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about how do you adapt to the game. Agar aap zara fast ho, if your ball control is better, if you can shoot better from far, and that's why when you adapt, you can bring something extra to the team, and it's a team sport. At the end of the day, if somebody's defending you, if you have two people defending you, always pass the ball out, and you do something get an assist, and that's the beauty of basketball. It's not a one-on-one thing.
It's not a one-on-one thing, and that is why the Phoenix Suns can take some heart today, because they're up against the Golden State Warriors from the city of Phoenix. It's fair to say last few seasons से वहाँ पे सूरज निकला ही नहीं है वो शहर में, because Phoenix are tanking at the moment.
Okay.
Last
Here's a stats. 17 consecutive games they've lost.
Malishka, how can the Phoenix, what can they do according to you?
Dekho, bhaiyon, I can't believe I'm calling these hot men bhaiyon, but at this point since
You can look in that direction. Huh?
Yeah.
Karan has never been a bhai to me. But
जब से मेरी शादी हुई तब से भाई बोलने लगता है.
So they're a young team, yeah. Give it to them. And like I said, I'm not sure yet. Is Devin Booker playing today? Are we still in that phase where
we're not aware of it yet.
Yeah. But then we have others on.
एक मिनट.
Yeah.
DB, what's happening?
But DB ka
Okay, let us know.
But can the Suns break the 17-game losing streak? 42% have said yes.
Yes! I love you. It's because I'm supporting.
Not today, guys.
Hey, guys, come on.
Like, if you have to break this, not today. Today, with the Golden State Warriors, if it happens today, it'll be a great morale booster for them.
And you take us
उनको ये
all
believe
out
हो जाएगा कि यार, if we can beat these guys, then we can, rise up from the ashes.
Yeah.
But they used to have some experience. Tyson Chandler was there, and other people were there. This time, they're a very young team. And their leader, like we always talk about Devin Booker, he's only 22 years old.
Yeah.
So, itna responsibility uske shoulder pe itni jaldi, when you have like Lonzo Ball, will flourish because there's a LeBron James on top of him.
He has no one at the moment.
Kaun guide karega?
Exactly. But one way that the Phoenix Suns can end the 17-game losing streak is because of Devin Booker. And this was March 24, 2017.
Wow,
the
what a game.
babyface assassin scored 70 against the Boston Celtics. Let's relive that.
Watch out.
My main dream when I was a kid was just making it to the NBA. And now that I made it to the NBA, I figured out my dream is to stay in the NBA as long as I can.
Booker the pull-up, banks it home no less. Booker with 14 in the first quarter and a half.
Each and every day, I don't have any set goals like, I want to be a Hall of Famer. Obviously I want to win a championship. I want to be a Hall of Famer, but I've never set any goal. I just take it day by day and work my hardest to be the best I can be.
Give Devin credit as he continues to put on a show.
I grew up in Michigan. I was a big Rip Hamilton fan. The way he moved without the ball.
Booker from straight away. He is deadly.
Obviously Ray Allen in Boston, one of the best shooters to ever play the game. So just studying, how they do different things on the court, how they get open.
Booker, right-hand dribble, backs into the mid-block, turn, flips it up. Over 3 men score to the foul. Next point for Devin Booker is the most ever scored against the Celtics by a kid under 21, and he drills one from the free throw line.
42 and counting for Booker.
Passion I have for basketball is it's hard to describe. It's not something you can fake.
Rozier's pass is stolen by Devin Booker.
Booker, Euro step around Rozier, score to the foul.
Booker might come up with 50. He might.
Growing up, I played on a bunch of teams where I played with kids that are way more talented than me, but they never just love the game. It goes a long way once you love the game.
Booker with 52.
Once you love the game, everything you do is involved on basketball.
He scored the most points now of anybody, Celtic or non-Celtic, in the TD Garden.
Devin Booker could get 60 tonight. He's got a legitimate shot at it.
Just getting an opportunity and seizing my opportunity. I have a coaching staff that believes in me. I have teammates that believe in me.
They find Booker on the back cut. 56 for Devin. And the Suns get it to Booker. They might triple team him. For 3. 59!
I have good vets around me that make the game easier for me. So hearing advice from the veterans I have, the coaching staff that I have, and the whole organization just helps me out each and every day.
61 points for Devin Booker. Now the all-time Suns single-game scorer, surpassing Tom Chambers.
I know that you can't take nothing for granted in this league, and that your opportunity can be gone in one day. So every time I get out there, I try to play my hardest.
All eyes on Devin Booker with 61 points. 42 and a half. Here we go. Unbelievable. 64 points for Devin Booker, and no fanfare from Devin.
Coach always stresses getting 1% better each day, and that's what I try to do.
He did it. Most points in the league since Kobe's 81 in 2006. 70 points for Devin Booker.
70 points there for Devin Booker. But the sad part is for the Phoenix Suns. They lost that game and is not available today against the Golden State Warriors. It's going to be really tough for the Phoenix Suns. A, because they're 15, they're up against the Warriors. But now it's time for ICYMI in case you missed it. And Malishka, you want to say something about that, right?
Oh yeah, it's the season of hip hop and rap. I thought, why not? Like, and also it's really early in the morning. Give me some like
boots
beatboxing.
And cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Chai. In case you missed it, don't worry about it too much, yo. In case you missed it, don't worry about it too much, yo. Manas, Ranveer Jai and Karan are here to give you the score. I'm the beauty spot.
Bring it on.
Well done.
Not at all.
What is it?
But that
woke me up.
Was that buzzer beater right at the end?
Sir, yes. Why not? Today's buzzer beater is going to
It was the buzzer beater, but is the buzzer beater actually now ringing when it comes to the Lakers, the Pelicans and Anthony Davis? What is happening? Because it has become a bit comical now.
मुझे तो बहुत awkward लग रहा है कि वहाँ पे एंथनी डेविस ऐसा प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट कर चुका है अपने टीममेट्स को, अपने सब मैनेजमेंट को कि आई वांट टू ट्रांसफर. ठीक है, वो नहीं हुआ. नाउ ही इज गोइंग फॉर प्रैक्टिसेस एंड एवरीबॉडी नोस दैट ही डजंट वांट टू बी देयर. दैट्स वन. द सेकंड थिंग इन लेकर्स, दोस गाइज हु बीन ऑफर्ड, 4-5 of them, उनका क्या मोरल होगा now when they're playing? They're like, yeah, this team is okay, letting us go, man. I think either they should happen, और जब तक बात concrete नहीं होती ना, बाहर नहीं आनी चाहिए.
Exactly. Karan, just imagine being on set for a project where someone does not want you and you're there. You know, how awkward would that be, right? This is the
It's most sets, bro.
That both sets of players are in that situation. That would be so awkward, right?
Yeah, that must be so like a stepchild, unwanted feeling. यार मजा नहीं आता होगा ना, मतलब खेलने
में. This is when you realize that sports is so professional कि उस आदमी को फिर भी अपना पूरा काम करना है.
सही बात.
You know, because these guys are professionals. But otherwise, sports is emotional. Till the time you're not part of one team, till the time there's no camaraderie. But you know that all of these guys are okay letting go of me.
Yeah.
Also, it's all about like, you know, you feel patriotic towards your team when you're playing a sport. You know, so you're emotionally so invested. कि बंदे का मन कर रहा होगा खेलने का, but while he knows कि यार his entire team doesn't want him there, so it must be a tough one. Yeah.
It is a very tough one, but I'm sure the Houston Rockets definitely want James Harden to stay because Malishka, let me explain you what's happening over here. 28 games in a row, this man has scored 30 plus points.
Correct.
Which is like,
unheard of.
It is like saying कि last 28 games में 75 runs continuous बनाए या 3 wicket लिए cricket के हिसाब से. It is phenomenal the run that he is in. अभी तो one man wolf pack है.
No, this is definitely, he's a one-man army for the Rockets. But that's how they function.
Yeah.
They've started winning also. You know. और आपको, you have to understand that there is a CP3 there. There is Chris Paul. It's not like it's only James Harden. The time when James Harden is under pressure, there's, you know, CP3 is a world-class player, man. Yeah. So he takes the pressure off him, and that's why he can do his thing. That step back, step back, and he just shoots, man.
Step back. Step Curry.
Or the Euro step.
Step, Asian step. But LeBron James, speaking of world-class players, the 5th youngest player in the history to score 32,000 points.
Yeah.
That is King James for you. Rookie Gyan Malishka, I'm just letting you know he is going to be a Hall of Famer for sure.
Of course.
He is just so good. But the sad thing is, the milestone was reached in his career's biggest loss. 42 points against the Pacers. And against the Pacers.
But these are legends, यार. इनके points याद रहेंगे. ये game याद नहीं रहेगा कि वो game वो हारे थे. Because 32,000 points is a landmark that not a lot of players get to. And he's the youngest because he's one of those players like Kobe Bryant जो बिना college में खेले सीधा school से pick किए गए थे NBA के लिए. He made himself available for the NBA right after school. So they were so young. No college experience, nothing. That's why he's one of the youngest players to reach 32,000. That's a great player.
That's very well put because he didn't go to college.
Yeah, so I had the extra 3 years that no other. So when you talk about Devin Booker is 22, imagine when LeBron James came.
Yeah.
He didn't even go to college.
Must have been like 18.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant, सीधा college से NBA.
Wow, man, not bad at all, yeah.
That's scary to feel what these guys
some $1 million deals signing. It's crazy.
Amazing what these guys are achieving. But some time for some fun as well, because the mascot of the San Antonio Spurs, because there was a bat involved. India में कभी-कभी क्या होता है कि dogs आ जाते हैं playing pitch पे, cats आ जाती हैं, but इधर bat आ गया. Are you scared of bats, Malishka? Because I'm petrified.
I'm basically bad girl, yo.
Yeah.
You should check me out in the nights.
Yeah. Just imagine if this happens. I mean, what's the weirdest?
Dear.
There was one
hilarious.
There was one time when we were scared of bats. That was when Matthew Hayden would come out with that mongoose bat. Otherwise, bats are
उसके
fun.
bat में spring था apparently, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
ऐसे बोलते थे.
But this is fun, man. Look at how the whole crowd gets into it.
Yeah.
Karan, when you Malishka, when you go for an NBA game, you realize कि वो game से ज़्यादा जो कल्चर है वहाँ का, लोग हर चीज में इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, चाहे वो एक बैट हो, चाहे वो मैस्कॉट हो, चाहे वो मैस्कॉट के साथ मस्तियां हो, किस कैम हो, कुछ भी हो.
That's my favorite cam है, वो the kiss cam. But ये jazz की arena में भी हुआ था कि there's so many bats coming. I don't know what's happening over there. What's the weirdest interruption that's happened when, for example, I think you were even involved in Jhalak Dikhla Cha, right? So, like, has something happened ever when you're live and something has gone wrong?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, to begin with, it's co-stars.
Yeah.
They're not watching. It's too early in the morning. It's cool.
Yeah. That's the worst that can happen to you. But if you surpass that, oh man, I'm just kidding. I'm just being funny about it. But if you surpass that,
you don't understand when you said that. She's like, don't worry, they're sleeping. क्यों? इसके अलावा बाकी सब सो रहे हैं. सिर्फ हम hard work कर रहे हैं.
Fair. But
no, but you know, there's this one time. In fact, because you mentioned Jhalak. So my first ever performance, and I'm a horrible dancer when I started off Jhalak. To मेरी पहली performance थी. I've gone on floor and we were recording it. I start dancing and it's a one shot, right? Jhalak is like no retakes, nothing. 25-30 seconds into my performance, the steady camera guy gets like stuck in his own wire and they call for a cut. And it's a live performance. Yeah. My first ever stage performance and I was petrified. I was like, hey, Bhagwan, puri karni, because you develop a lot of strength to go on stage for the first time. You're competing, your career's on the line. There's so much happening.
And on the line.
But seriously, and I was pretty young at that time, right? I don't know how to like handle most of it.
Young.
Yeah. I mean, you've already made me feel like I'm ancient.
No.
But there's no turning back from that, right?
But there's also no turning back from what you said.
You know there's a timeout, right? I'm gonna get.
All right. Speaking of timeout, I think let's take a timeout on NBA Saturday Morning Live. But speaking of which, the culture is spreading. The Indian culture is spreading in the USFA. Case in point here is the Orlando Magic ka Indian night. Check it out.
Yeah.
Bounce past the boogie, down the lane, dunk it over Kuzma, and a foul!
You know, I'm not really much of a dunker. Obviously, I haven't been finishing the way I would like. You know, just finding my touch and balance through in the air and around the rim. So, you know, it was a good finish, so I'm happy about that.
So there was no life in the building, and our guys weren't generating any energy. And that play sort of changed all of that.
Once we get the crowd into it, we feel the energy, we can swing the momentum. That's what happened. So thank God Cuz made a huge play. I don't think we're sleepwalking. It's just, the standards we've set is saying, we should be up by 20 or else we're not, playing well. But teams have been really coming in and putting their best foot forward.
What makes Steph stand out is even on a night like tonight, he still found a way to get it going in the fourth, and we pulled away.
Our player matchup is between Cousins and Aiton. It is the Phoenix Suns versus the Golden State Warriors. Welcome back, everyone. This is NBA Saturday Morning Live. As you can see, the centers are the center of attraction when it comes to the player matchup. The Golden State Warriors, boss. Okay, now they have 5 NBA All-Stars, Johnny. Yeah. How happy are you with the settling of the Marcus? Because do you feel he's settling into the side?
I'm very happy, and games like today are... very important for Cousins, because this is where he should get more game practice. He should get more game time. They should play through him so that he gets more confident. And I don't see any signs of the injury anymore. And especially that dunk that they just showed.
Yeah.
That was him, it was like, hey.
Stamping his authority.
Who's back?
Yeah.
Cousins
back.
Boogie's back.
They call him the Boogie. So we asked everyone, do the Warriors have the greatest starting 5 of all time? 71% say yes. Okay, let me just tell you what's happening over here, because at the moment the Golden State Warriors have 5 All-Stars, all right, or who have been All-Stars. Usually जो 5 खेलते हैं on court, a good team probably tops will have 2 All-Stars.
3 because the big 3 has become a thing for the last 8-9 years.
So you're blessed if you have 3.
These guys have the big 5.
They have 5. They have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, who can shoot like Draymond Green, the best defensive player in the league.
Yes.
You have DeMarcus Cousins, the best center, who can shoot the 3 as well.
And Kevin Durant, MVP
of the NBA Finals. Twice.
यार बता रहे हो कि डरा रहे हो
नहीं मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ, if you like a rookie you are, Malishka, so you're going to enjoy today. Even though you're up against the Phoenix Suns, your side today, you're going to probably see greatness. Are we seeing greatness?
Even in Phoenix Suns today, the ticket prices would have gone 4 to 5 times of a normal game, because watching the Warriors play is a delight.
Yeah.
And people, even in Phoenix today, the whole
hall,
it'll be full, because that's what happened. Even with when LeBron James was playing for the Cavs, anywhere the Cavs would play, it'd be full. And now anywhere the Warriors play is full. But like the Bulls. So for me, I'm a Warriors fan, but are they the greatest starting 5? You become great when you achieve greatness. So the Bulls, that starting 5 was amazing, because, Michael Jordan was there, Scottie Pippen, lots of those things. Let's see after this season.
3-peat. That's what the Bulls did. They won 3 championships in a row. That is what the Warriors are gunning for. And one man who will be absolutely influential, he is a good defensive player. He can shoot the 3, and now he's got a new arsenal in his tank. He can dunk the ball as well. It's Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Play around Jokic. Oh, Klay Thompson! Denver has emptied the bench. Klay with a steal. Klay 4 dunks in a game. And the bench is going nuts.
Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant are out near the free throw line.
Steph with 31, Klay with 31. He's never had 4 dunks in a game in the NBA.
Forward to that game on Friday. Davis avoided the turnover and then threw it right to Klay. Running with friends. Klay Thompson! 2-hand dunk! Klay!
Warriors come up with it, and here's Thompson.
Klay Thompson?
He actually was born in Tel Aviv, Israel. His dad was
Oh, Klay Thompson has been dunking as of late. How about that?
Scary proposition, because if this man starts dunking as well, I don't know what's going to happen. Whoever plays against the Golden State Warriors. But Karan, back in the day, you were a good shooter as well.
I was, man. Surprisingly, I was. With the lack of the ball that I've played, but I did a pretty good job at it.
But why do you say because surprisingly? Because
because I played ball for a very short period until cricket came back into the gully cricket came back into fashion, because I moved places and I started playing cricket back in my building again.
Yeah.
So it was for a very short time that I did play ball.
Fair enough, but Klay Thompson, it's scary.
It's very it's great to see that somebody is not comfortable with just scoring off the ball, and he's come back stronger, built up a little bit, and he's dunking now. So there's another aspect to his game. And that's what a professional athlete does, keeps improving. It's crazy to see that.
Scary times.
Yeah,
scary times
amazing.
For anyone who is against the Golden State Warriors. Okay, everyone, it's time for a break on NBA Saturday Morning Live. We're edging closer to tip-off. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
He developed a relationship with the fans. There was a warmth that came from this gorilla, and it was his personality that did this.
Just the antics, the animation, the interaction with the fans, even the interaction with the refs, sneaking up on them on a timeout. Not that I was watching that, I was listening to Coach McLeod, but I've seen the tape.
People really loved the gorilla, but when he told us he was going to shut down and not do it anymore, we thought maybe that run was over. And then at the last minute, we decided to see who else is out there.
As the tryouts are going, we had a piano-playing gorilla, obviously several that danced. We had several different people doing different things in the gorilla suit. But then an ASU gymnast came out, and he brought a physicality to it. At the end of his routine, we all looked at each other and went, "We've got our next gorilla."
All of a sudden, the gorilla took on a different kind of a look. Yeah, there was the dancing and so forth, but now we added a new element. And thank goodness we did, because just think about the impact. He's in the Mascot Hall of Fame, one of the great mascots of all time in sports. And he's been a big part of the kids growing up in Phoenix with the gorilla and the Phoenix Suns.
The Phoenix Suns may not have the best roster at the moment, but they probably have one of the best mascots, the gorilla. You can see kitna history involved hai. But aaj gorilla, what not?
काम नहीं करेगा.
आज काम नहीं करेगा ना, because Booker is
अगर
also...
वो Phoenix Suns के लिए खेले तो hope है.
but you guys are going to miss Booker, right?
We are going to miss Booker for sure. I was really banking on him to a large extent. But like I said, this is a young team. Yeah? It's as young as we are at this game. So I have great hopes. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये David और Goliath वाला situation पता है ना आपको?
Yeah.
Sir, हाँ तो कुछ भी हो सकता है यार.
I'm hoping for a close game because at the end of the day, everybody on the team is an NBA player. They know how to play ball.
They paid millions.
अगर उनका दिन हो और वो ढंग से खेले, they can win.
Yeah.
And that's what a close game is, something that we love here on Saturday Morning Live. And
usually whenever we are here on NBA Saturday Morning Live, close games है, but एक poll पूछा how many threes will the Warriors drain? Above 15, 81%.
Wow.
I think
above 15.
It is very much possible. But when you were playing back in the Karan in school, 50-60 points तक ही होते थे, right?
Yeah, man, 50 points was like a good game.
Yeah.
Like a superb game was like 50, 55 points where you were like acing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, people do like 70 points like we were discussing in the locker room inside.
Yeah.
Let's not call it the makeup room here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's insane now, yeah.
But 50-60 points, the other day, Karan, the Warriors scored 51 points in one quarter. They created history.
Wow.
Never it has been done. Malishka, we're going to literally see the best players of our generation play today. Because 51 points in one quarter. Kevin Durant, these guys are just...
Actually, all of them are capable of scoring like above 40, 50 a game. It's just that so many scoring options, so they pass the ball a lot because that's the way Golden State Warriors plays. Unselfish game. But if it had to be कि आज सिर्फ Klay Thompson मारेगा तो वो 70 भी मार सकता है. अगर आज सिर्फ Stephen Curry मारेगा, then he can score 50-60. Kevin Durant definitely. So even if Iguodala is there, they assist him. He keeps scoring, man. Livingston, Klay Thompson. So it's crazy.
They have a wonderful team, and we asked everyone out there, who do you got, who you're supporting today, who do you think is going to win the game? The Warriors 83%.
Oh gosh, 70%.
What? Oh wow, shocking.
17% भी Phoenix Suns को मिले, मेरे को काफी ज़्यादा लग रहा है. But Malishka, what are you expecting today?
देखो, मुझे ज्योति ने कहा था कि जब मैं जहाँ भी जाऊंगी मेरे पीछे लक्ष्मी जाएगी, तो I am giving my Lakshmi to Phoenix Suns today.
Karan, your prediction?
मैं तो Malishka के बाजू में, so I'm assuming that Lakshmi is coming this way.
Right. Best of luck, guys, because I'm all for
the
Golden
first
State
half
Warriors.
Honestly, we'll catch you at halftime. It's the Warriors versus the Suns.